Good morning, RMA. I'm Kendall from RMA Today. Today we're going to learn about Stonehenge. What is Stonehenge? Stonehenge is a prehistoric landmark located in Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, England. It's not clear who built the Stonehenge, but this monument has been used for ceremonial purposes. Over time, this monument has been modified, but archaeologists believe the first modification was made by early Mesolithic hunter-gatherers. Here are some fun facts. Stonehenge is a UNESCO site. UNESCO stands for the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. Scientists think the stones were a way to tell the time of year. There is strong archaeological evidence that Stonehenge was used as a burial site. According to folklore, the Stonehenge was created by Merlin, a wizard of Arthurian legend who magically transported the gigantic stones from Ireland and had giants assemble them. Science, however, suggests otherwise. Science suggests that these massive stones were made in the late Neolithic period, about 2500 BC. Now let's test your knowledge about the Stonehenge. Play along to master what you've learned. Where is Stonehenge? A. New York, USA. B. Mumbai, India. C. Salisbury Plain, Wiltshire, England. Or D. Cambridge, England. If you guess C, you're correct. What did scientists think these massive stones were used for? A. To early humans to perform rituals and sacred practices. B. To tell the time of year for early humans. C. To capture animals for early humans. Or D. To serve as a navigational tool for early humans. If you guess B, you're correct. That's all we have time for today, RMA Owls. This has been Kendall from RMA Today. Make sure to stay tuned for the news.
Good morning, Rowland Middle Academy. My name is Julia.
And I'm Beckett.
RMA Today starts right now. Welcome to RMA Today, your source for RMA news you need to know.
Today is Monday, September 18th, and it's a Parliament Day.
And it's National Cheeseburger Day.
Now let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now let's find out who is celebrating a birthday this week.
Here are all the students and staff who are celebrating another trip around the sun.
Happy birthday! Let's see what the cafeteria staff is working on for today's lunch.
Roll that lunch menu.
Now it's time for our announcements.
Lunch with Friends and Game Room Pass distribution began this morning.
Don't forget to buy your passes before school.
6th graders can purchase passes before school in the cafeteria. Last names A through M on Mondays and Wednesdays, and N through Z on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
7th grade students can purchase their passes on the field on Mondays and Wednesdays.
8th grade students can purchase their passes on the field on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Lunch with Friends passes are 25 hero points and Game Room passes are 50 hero points.
The golf team has their next match on Wednesday at our home course at Terra Preserve.
If you would like to come on out to support our golf team, the match begins at 4 o'clock at Terra Preserve, located at 7310 at Terra Preserve Lane in Bradenton.
Good luck to all our golfers.
The volleyball team has their next game on Thursday at 4:30.
It's a home game, and it's also a benefit game to support Hurricane Idalia.
The game takes place at the Boys and Girls Club of Palmetto.
All RMA students and fans are asked to wear blue to support the cause.
Cross-country tryouts are coming up, and there will be an informational meeting for parents and runners on Thursday, September 21st at 3:30 here in our PD room.
If you are interested in trying out, please try out to attend the meeting.
The tryouts will last for 2 weeks. The first week of tryouts will be the week of September 25th.
And the second week of tryouts will be the week of October 2nd.
The tryouts will take place on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays of those weeks, and they are at Tom Bennett Park at 4 o'clock.
In order to try out, you must have your sports physical done prior to tryouts. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Sherman. Attention all elected student council reps and alternates.
Please report to the PD room next Tuesday, September 19th at 8:05 for the first student council meeting of the year.
Also, all reps and alternates, please join the student council Google Classroom.
The Google Classroom code is VTHMTDH.
Now it's time to head on over to Leadership Loft. Here's Mr. Clark with his weekly update.
Good morning, RMA student scholars and staff members. Today is Monday, September 18th, September 18th, and we have already gone through 5 weeks of school in the 23-24 school year. I just wanted to tell all of you that I'm proud of you, and I am grateful for you coming to school ready to learn, right? You coming, bringing your 7 habits, also observing our OWL's expectations. And I think, at this time of year, we've taken the first couple of weeks to learn our routines, to learn our teachers. As we transition to middle school, we go from having, 1 or 2 teachers to having, 7 teachers. I know all that takes time to get acclimated. We understand at RMA, we're a little strange. We do things differently, and it takes some time to understand how we do things at Rowlett. But I'm happy to say, as I walk into classrooms, I see quality instruction, I see students engaged, I see students using their agendas, I see consistencies across campus, which I appreciate our teachers implementing. Going through iLead classes, we hear, such great conversations. We're not just learning about math and science and social studies and ELA here. We're trying to get students to understand what it means to be a good leader, to understand what good character is, and how to go out and be a contributing member of not only our school community here at Rowlett, but in your communities in your neighborhood, Manatee County as a whole, and our Rowlett students are going to be going out and impacting the world in a positive way. So we greatly appreciate all of that's taking place on campus. Things are getting busy during this time of year. I love going into our arts classes and seeing students, learning from the first day. I love hearing those horns and hearing that screeching sound coming out of 6th grade band and orchestra. And then I love to see and hear where you are by the end of the year. So all we ask here is we all get a little bit better every day. 1% better every day. Academically, we want you to grow a little bit better every day, but also socially. Be kind to others, treat others the way you want to be treated. Go out of your way to hold the door, to use RMA manners. What are RMA manners? Please and thank you. Simple things that you learned when you were a kid that your families and your grandmothers and grandfathers are teaching you, right? Holding doors, not cutting, not pushing and shoving. If you don't have anything nice to say it, don't text it, don't post it. All those things, we all contribute to our positive environment. All right, and some days we're going to come in maybe not being so great or not feeling so great. So that's when it's important to have people around you that are there to support you and lift you up, not make you feel worse on that day. All right, because we all have those days where we may wake up a little bit, on the wrong side of the bed. All right, so having a positive attitude, having a positive mindset, but also being around other people who care about you, I think that's what creates this awesome environment. Okay, so let's make sure we continue to be ready to learn. That means coming in on time, first period. All right, every day counts. We need you here, but also during the day, we need you transitioning with a sense of urgency. Stay to the right, be polite. Tardies are being counted, so you will get lunch detention. You will get after-school detention if you continue to be tardy. We built in enough time for all of you to get there, okay? Also, your ID. It's imperative for all students to have an ID at all times on our campus. Not just students, but staff as well. You should not have anybody else's ID. It's not enough to just have your ID on. It must be your ID. If not, that's a false identity, right? So you need to have your ID on, and pretty soon you'll be getting your official IDs because they were created with your pictures the other day, okay? Also, you need to have your phone, your personal technology off and in a safe place during the school day. So we don't want you calling home. We don't want you using your Apple Watch to text or call home as well. So if a family member comes to pick you up and you have not been contacted, they have not been contacted by the school, that will be a consequence, okay? I guarantee you, if you need support or you need to call home, ask a teacher or go to the clinic. We'll help you do that, okay? Or if you need to use your personal device, ask a teacher and they may allow you to use it, okay? And also be ready to learn with having all your assignments in. I guarantee if you turn in all your assignments and submit them in the appropriate place, you'll do just fine here because we have so many resources here for you to take advantage of. Free tutoring in every class, every core class, which is unheard of, all right? Free tutoring. We have enrichments that help, enrich your learning outside of school. We have counseling during the day. We have Stop It. So if there's bullying, if there's vapes, if there's a fight, any information like that, let us know, and we want to make sure we can keep our campus safe, okay? Lastly, I want to thank all of you for during these emergency situations, you're listening to adults, you're getting out of campus in an appropriate time with a sense of urgency. We had a drill at the end of the day last week, and you guys did awesome. So thank you very much. It takes all of us to keep our campus safe and to keep this campus positive. Sorry for the long message, but I want you to have a good week, and I want you to do the right thing even when nobody's watching, so thank you in advance for doing that. Back to you, news crew.
Thanks, Mr. Clark.
We would like to give a shout out to all of our RMA Orchestra students. All the students who auditioned for the Minnesota Honor Orchestra made it to this prestigious group.
Congrats to Addison K. and Desire D. on the violin and Mia G. and Adriana T. on the viola.
These students will be performing with other orchestra students from all over Manatee and Sarasota counties on Saturday, October 7th in Neal Auditorium at SCF.
Make sure to say congratulations to them when you see them today.
That's all we have for you today.
Thanks for joining us on our daily news adventure.
Please stay tuned for the Mindful Minute.
Have a marvelous Monday.
Bye.